Let's not touch it for right now. I want to play with my buggy first before I disintegrate myself and all of humanity as we know it. We completed a lot of missions. So I just want to show you what we're getting for this one. So this one we're getting bites for. This one we're actually getting a buggy, which is kind of cool. This one, I don't know what I'm getting for this one, but I am receiving an item. Let's see what it is. Okay, thanks. Weird thing. Let's not touch it for right now. I want to play with my buggy first before I disintegrate myself and all of humanity as we know it. Okay, buggy. Let's go down. Do I need to get a little rover seat? Dang, I do. Well, that kind of stinks. But I know I can make that really fast. So let's make that really fast, and then I'll play with the weird glowy shard over there. And ta-da! Very low power draw while active. That's actually really helpful, especially since I can just slap one of my tiny little solar panel. If an entire tractor can be powered by one of those things, obviously this little buggy can do. So how fast is this thing? Kinda nice, I guess. I need to zoom out because it's kind of quick, but a lot like my tractor. If I'm being completely honest, I like my tractor a lot more. I can see where this one's probably useful for getting around because it's not as bulky as the tractor, especially when I've got 2 trailers hooked to it. But I can just disconnect those, and it basically turns into the same thing. So I'm not completely in love with that, but at least if I want to go somewhere where I'm worried about losing my tractor and trailers, I can take the buggy because I'm not too worried about that. Now, I know I've been avoiding it. I guess let's use this over here. This seems... Is that a train or something? This seems sizable. Very sizable. Or like a cannon? It looks so weird. Please deploy at a safe distance from launch pad. What do you classify as a safe distance, game? You cannot just say these things. Okay, let's say this is a safe distance. Please deploy from a safe distance from the launch pad. What direction do I want to deploy it in? How about the opposite direction as the launch pad? Let's do that. Let's go here. Just in case this thing just starts moving or something. Because I don't know what it is, but we're about to find out. Oh. What? Xenobiology lab wreckage? So was this in space then? Mission object. An abandoned facility once used to house and study biological samples is still partially functional and may contain useful information. Is that why they sent it to me? Whoever it is that sends me my mission rewards? Oh, there's one right here. I'm glad I looked around for the oxygenator. Well, there's that. So now I can kind of use this thing while I'm here. It at least produces oxygen. Give me my small battery. This is not going to work. I am almost positive of that, but... Oh. Well, no, it does work. Even though this thing is massive. I was making some weird noises. I was kind of afraid it was going to do some weird stuff. It is doing some weird stuff. It said, know thy gastropod. Inactive. Use button to activate the tracker. Okay. How did that work? I'm not sure that I'm the one that they really wanted to be playing with this thing. I'm glad that they sent it to me. I will look after it and take good care of it, but I'm kind of terrified to see what this thing is going to actually do. Not only that, but it also gave me a ton of rewards that I got, so I completed a ton of missions. I found a really good use for the dynamite. Besides tearing planets in half, you can also blow up the rocks that hold all of the really nice research material. So I've been able to blow up quite a few of these and actually unlock quite a few unlocks because of all the research I've been able to collect basically right around my base. But I have also reorganized everything kind of off recording in order to make things a little bit more accessible for me. Just because I was having a hard time finding everything. And what are these doing here? They need to go over here with the other ones. There we go. That way I can find them when I need to find them. Because I have a sneaky suspicion that we're not too far away from when I'm going to have to start using extenders to really branch out all over the place. But I actually want to go down in the mine and try to get all of the rare resources that we found last time. And to that end, I have kind of been preparing a little bit. Now, I know it's not too far, and I could probably carry everything if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So I'm actually going to take one of these down here with me, and I'm going to start stacking up as much material as I can possibly get. The rarer, the better. Something down there is still functioning. You can see where you can attach something to it. Let's see if we can get down there. The nice thing is I figured out if I hold control, I can actually build with some of the soil I've collected. So if I kind of clear out a little space here, I might actually be able to make myself a little bridge to kind of get over to where I need to go. Yeah, awesome. So I think that's going to be able to get me down there. I hope I don't start sliding, though. It's a medium generator. So it runs on carbon, which we can make carbon from organics. And I don't know if I can make it down here. I think I have to smelt it. So, I mean, it's not going to be helpful here, but it's going to be super helpful if I can get this back to where it's going. And then I'll come back down here and see what else is down here. Because these generators are probably going to be what I'm going to need in order to power that big station that we saw in the last episode. This place is massive. It goes on so long. This is like forever. Honestly, there are materials everywhere. I can see why they were down here now. It doesn't change the fact that they weren't successful in whatever they were trying to do, though, because they're gone. Unless they got what they needed and left. What is that? Oh, is it a dangerous plant? Yeah, hazard. Uproot to harvest seeds. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to get rid of it because it's spewing what I'm assuming is toxic gas at me. These ones, I don't mind. As long as I don't touch them, they're fine. I'm not even going to mess with them. But those ones, I'm probably going to have to remove as quickly as I can find them because I do not need to get stuck down here and then attacked just relentlessly by what basically turns out to be essentially like a little fart cloud. Oh, that's completely different. I don't know what could be that color. Ooh, it's quartz. Cool. But I don't know if this was naturally forming cave or if they kind of found something that was naturally here and then kind of expanded on it and then nature kind of took it back over so it kind of resembles nature. But it definitely does not look like anyone's been here in a long time. And not only that, but they left a lot of resources. Like, this is a mother lode of zinc. So, what were they after down here? I don't know. I don't know if I really want to even know the answer, if I'm being honest. Just because if they found what they were looking for down here, oh, which actually, it might be those weird crystals that I've been running into. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen any of them down here. And basically anywhere there was a backpack, I found those weird crystals. So they had a ton of them that they mined. In the meantime, I'm going to try to not think about the horrific consequences of my decisions to be down here. And I'm going to take all this stuff back because I have quite a few different resources now that I did not have, as well as these giant generators that make a lot more power. It's definitely doing something. I'm almost guaranteeing that this is going to be glass. There's no way, right, that it's not glass? Yep, it's glass! Yes! Good. Now I have ways to make more canisters, and I have ways really to make a lot of things that I was going to need. I was kind of worried I wouldn't figure that one out, but I'm glad I did because dang, is this going to make life a lot easier. So with all the research that I have accumulated by researching all of the things that I found down here, I decided to actually spend a little bit of that and figure out a way in order to get myself, not a small battery, an inhibitor mod. So supposedly, this mod, when attached to my drill, will not deform the environment, which is awesome because I kind of am getting sick and tired of doing that. It'll just collect the resources. So how well does this work? Oh, it works almost too well. Oh, that's so good, actually. That's so fast at collecting resources. I love that. The downside is it collects power, but I've got power cells. This place down here is like the mother lode. You have your aluminum, you have your zinc, you have your quartz. There's compound over there. There's resin on the ceiling. I mean, they weren't wanting for much down here. They had pretty much every resource imaginable. So why didn't they collect all of it? Because I know they didn't, because look, there's an exo cache around here. So they bypassed all of that and moved on. This is what makes this entire structure that they built down here so confusing to me. And I just found something else here, which it's a portable smelting furnace. I didn't even know that that was a thing. That means I could actually smelt all the resources as I'm collecting them down here. And it only draws 2 units per second, which sounds like a lot, but I don't think it is. Oh crap, I hit the wrong button. Well, that's okay. I wanted to turn this on actually. See, it's not a lot, I don't think, because I think I can be provided through the tethers about that much power. Well, I finally run out of tethers, so I'm either going to have to make my way back to where I saw all that compound, which I think is over there, but I don't want to take a risk. I'm going to follow my tethers back because I really am pretty much lost down here. Without these tethers, I wouldn't have a clue where I was. That looks like where I was before, so I'm going to go that way. So yeah, I either have to start making new tethers or I have to give up on exploring more of these caves and actually start just collecting as many resources as I can and get out of here. So I've quickly realized that I am not going to be able to find tungsten on this planet. So I was actually taking a look through the Astropedia and realized there's a lot of information on there that I should have been paying attention to, as well as there's a lot of information in there that kind of gives me a little bit of hint as to where I need to be going in the near future. Most of the resources I'm looking for are in a different planet, so I'm going to have to go to that planet, mine there, survive there, and figure out how to get back. So that's going to be what I'm going to do in the next episode, because I need to get a few more bytes in order to get my shuttle. I've already created the solid fuel thruster, so we're already on our way to get there. So that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. And remember to take care, and goodbye!